The Monroe County Community School Corporation is trying to remedy a long-standing shortage of bus drivers in the district. The school board made the controversial decision earlier this year to outsource some of its routes to private company Auxilio, hoping that it would solve the shortage problem. But it hasn't been the magic bullet everyone hoped for. It's nearly a month into the school year and parents are still complaining about busing problems. Auxilio has 3 weeks to fix the problems with its routes, but as Barbara Brosier reports, many parents want a more immediate solution.
Every morning, Deborah Atlas walks her daughter to the corner of their street to catch the bus. It's part of their daily routine, but it feels different this year.
My problem really became that my daughter became terrified of riding the bus. She went from a kid last year who never wanted me to pick her up, who never wanted me to drive her to school, to a kid that was crying every day about having to go on the bus.
Her daughter's bus route is one of 42 the Monroe County Community School Corporation outsourced to a Michigan-based company called Auxilio. But on the first day of school, Auxilio only provided enough drivers for 18 of those routes, forcing some drivers to double up. That meant many kids got picked up and dropped off late.
They need to get out of the contract. I do not trust this company at all.
We will no longer accept that we are powerless.
Several parents made the same request during a school board meeting this week. MCCSC did notify Auxilio it's in breach of its contract, but parents say that's not enough.
We demand the changes in pay, in staffing, and in MCCSC structure that will resolve the problems we face.
Superintendent Judy DeMuth apologized for what she says were unacceptable issues with bus-related software and communication the first 2 weeks of school.
I apologize for the stress we caused all of our parents.
The board approved pay increases for bus drivers at the meeting as part of its strategy to attract more qualified drivers and rely less on private contractors in the future. That increase goes into effect the first week of September. The corporation also plans to add 13 buses to its fleet in the coming months at a cost of no more than $1.4 million. But some Auxilio drivers say the blame for the district's busing woes is unfairly being placed on them. The private contractor only handles about 1/3 of MCCSC's routes.
Yep. They get home late some days, and not every day. If y'all had a radio and you could hear, you'd know every day. They're not our buses that's late every day.
Atlas says she feels for the drivers, but the issues need to be fixed immediately. What that looks like is the big question.
My fear right now is there aren't really any good solutions.
For Indiana News Desk, I'm Barbara Brosier.
MCCSC also started an advertising blitz this week to try and attract additional bus drivers. The contract with Auxilio lasts through the 2020 to 2021 school year. The district won't say whether it will stop outsourcing some of its bus services in the future if it's able to hire enough drivers on its own.